Okay, guys, just wanted to do a quick video to start off the week right, to give you some updates, let you know about some things that are going to be going on this week. We have a launch on Thursday, brand new platform that we've been talking about. So yeah, let's go ahead and just dive right in. Of course, not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you do decide to jump into any of these platforms or anything in the crypto space, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and as I always say, only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. Not really going to talk too much about Ultimo Pay, other than the fact that if you are in the market for a crypto debit card, check out the link down below in the link tree. Ultimo Pay is a crypto debit card. We've been using this now for more than a year. It's very reliable. We've never had any issues with it. And yeah, anywhere in the world that accepts Visa, you can use it. You can even pull cash out of an ATM, which is pretty cool. So check this one out. Next up, jumped into a couple of days ago. This is Squad Up on Sonic. Watch some of the other videos that I've done on this. The OG Squad Up contract was on BNB. That was a monster of a contract. Of course, that was in different times. But we'll see what happens. You can see here it's a little bit on the aggressive side for sure. But some of you guys like these type of platforms, right? So check this one out. It is on Sonic. You're going to have to add Sonic to your wallet. If you're using MetaMask or whatever wallet you're using, you're going to have to add that network. And then, of course, you do need to have Sonic tokens in your wallet to cover gas fees and that sort of thing. So, yeah, check this one out. The other platform that we jumped into very recently is AINDX. This is a platform very much like Carol, um, Warren, if you remember that platform. Only thing is it's on Telegram. So you can see here, let me jump in here. You can see here we're getting almost 3% a day. And yeah, very simple to navigate through. If you want to get AINDX tokens, you simply use TON. You have to connect your wallet and then use TON. And then you'll be able to mint your tokens. And then very much like Warren and Carol, you do need to have half of your stake in AINDX tokens, the other half in TON, and then you'll be able to stake. We've been in this now for 13 days, as you can see. And so far, so good. Again, we're getting about 3% daily, but the base is 2%. So again, not saying it's conservative by any means, but still very new, only 13 days old. And if you want to check this out, it is on Telegram. You can download the app. I'll leave a link down below. Next up, this is going to be launching on Thursday. It's supposed to launch today, but then a buddy of mine who brought this to me said, "Hey, they're going to be allowing deposits on Thursday, which is the 17th." So again, this one here, BitTon, right? Play off of Bitcoin and Ton. They're going to have their own network and their own token. I did a video on this, an intro video. You can check that out. Let's see here. Here's the tokenomics of their token, right? If you want this PDF, hit me up over on Telegram. I'll send it right over to you. And then here is the offer, right, for passive members. 0.5%, right, for 7 days. And then after that, the next 7 days, it goes up to 1%. The next 7 days, 1.5% a day. The next 7 days, 2%. And then for 72 days, it'll pay out 2.5%. And then the final 35 days of this 135-day period, you're actually going to be getting 3% a day, right? So yeah, it'd be really good. You can see here the minimum deposit and withdrawal is 1 ton, so very easy to navigate through. And it does have a payout here for affiliates if you want to check that out. In the first 3 days, they put on 4,000 members. So this thing is definitely it's going to have traction. It seems like. So you can check this out. Here's the payout for the affiliate side. 8 levels it pays, right? 21% over 8 levels broken down. It's like you see here on the screen. And then they do have a weekly bonus structure. Again, it's gonna be based on your team volume and how many directs you have, but there's gonna be a weekly bonus that they're gonna pay out. Of course, you have to, hit certain thresholds, right? But that's to be expected. But this is just icing on the cake. Just this right here, I think people will do really well. And again, if you just want to be passive, that's fine as well. As you can see here, this is how this is going to work. So we'll talk more about this before Thursday. Thursday is when you're going to be allowed to put in a deposit, although you can create an account right now. I'll leave a link down below to the Telegram app. Just download it on your Telegram, and you'll be good to go. Again, you can't make a deposit just yet, but you can share your link. You'll start building out your network, that sort of thing. So again, this is going to be launching on Thursday. Again, it's called Biton. Okay. Next up is Vexo Trade. Just jumped into this one fairly recently, and so far so good. We did a withdrawal yesterday, hit our wallet. Again, this one here, you do get your capital back at the end of your plan. You can see there's 3 different plans you can choose from, and you can make up to 2% per day. Okay. Payouts are Monday through Friday, by the way. And then you can see here are the three different plans. And again, you do get your capital back at the end of the duration of your plan. So check this one out. Again, this is called Vexo Trade. I believe they have a live Zoom tomorrow, which is Tuesday. You can jump into their Telegram. They're going to be doing a live overview / AMA / interview. Good way for you to get a feel for the platform. You can check that out. Again, jump into their Telegram for the link to their Zoom. Next up is Aframex. This one here has been trucking along. It's been doing its thing. We've been in now for a couple of months. It averages around 10% a month, give or take. I've never seen it go below 10% a month. Of course, it pays out weekly. Then every week you can pull out your passive profits or throw it back in, up to you. Of course, the affiliate side of it pays out every single day. But so far, so good. It's been doing its thing. They just opened up a brand new office in Berlin. So you can check that out. Before that, I was going to say they had, but they have, it's still there, a physical office in Dubai. And they also have a gold mine in Ghana. So this is the affiliate side. If you want to build out the network, you can see here it's a unilevel. And based on your rank, there's overrides. There's a lot of different ranks here that you can hit. So again, could be very lucrative for people that are builders. But again, if you want to be just purely passive, anywhere from 10 to 12% a month, you're good to go, right? So again, because the numbers, at least from my perspective, are sustainable, who knows? This can be a long-term play. So far, we've had no issues with it whatsoever, and it's been running smooth. So yeah, check out some of the other videos I've done on Aframex, but so far so good. Another platform we've been in now for a couple of months, and it's been smooth sailing. We've never had any issues whatsoever, and they're also very active on Zoom, very active on Telegram. Is Aurum. Again, this one we're getting approximately a little bit over 12.5% per month, so nothing crazy, right? But these are platforms that potentially can run for a bit, right? Because again, they're paying out sustainable numbers, right? At least from my perspective. So again, we're getting about a little bit over 12.5% per month. It pays out daily, and depending on what you put in and the plan you choose, you can get a little bit more. You can get a little bit less. Totally on what you're putting in. But yeah, they have a whole ecosystem that they're building out. They have a physical office in Dubai. Their plan is to open up their own exchange, right, and launch their own crypto debit card. So yeah, they have some things on the horizon, which is great. It's always good to see a platform that has things that they're working towards, right? And they're just not just sitting there resting on their laurels. They're still actively building. And that seems to be the case with Aurum. So check this one out. I'll leave a link down below. Another OG platform we've had in our docket now for this one for over a year now is Bit Harvest. They just had a huge event in China. But this one here just, it's cranking away, doing its thing, pays out in Bitcoin. And so far, so good. They did do an update to their website, I think last week. So you do need to change your password And upon, some people are, from what I'm seeing, some people are saying that, hey, their capture thing isn't working. Give it a little time because they're still going through a huge migration. Give it a little time and then try again like in a day or two. I think that would be the best bet. Give them time to finish the migration and you should be good to go. So yeah, a couple of different crypto platforms here you can check out. I'll leave links for all these down below. We talked about this one here last night on our Telegram. Not really talked about it. We posted about it, but this one here, we've been in this one now for a while, and although we haven't really posted about it or talked about it much over the last couple of months, it's been cranking away. It's been doing its thing. It's not in the crypto space, which again, for some of you guys might be a good thing, right? You might want to diversify out of the crypto space. It's always good to have as much diversification as you can. And while crypto has been going up and down and doing all these crazy things, and we've been in some platforms and some of them have worked out, some of them haven't. uh, this one here pays out, right? It pays out in dollars, right? And it just continues to do its thing. One sale, will net you $900, right? Now, of course, there's different products that they sell, but on one legacy sale, you're making $900. That's why, we've been doing so well with it, and people on our team have been doing so well with it. But again, you can check this out. It is in the affiliate marketing space. Um, yeah, lots of people still, jumping into this thing. If you remember some of my older videos when it first came out, their members, it was just around 10,000 members. I think it was less than 10,000 members. And you can see here now there's over 51,000 members and growing inside of their community. And it just keeps on cranking, right? Um, they have in their back office here, they have a wins column, which is people posting, their results. You can see here people doing really well, $900 ding on a Sunday. Ding is when you get a notification on your phone. I mean, imagine that, just hanging out and doing what you do, and all of a sudden you get a notification on your phone. You got $900 paid to you on autopilot, right? Because it's, through the funnel, right through the emails. You're making sales on autopilot. Now, again, I want to be clear. This is not something that you sit and do nothing, right? I mean, there is some marketing involved. But if you learn some of their methods, you can learn how to market this thing. And then once your funnel has, you know, constant flow of traffic, you can make sales on autopilot even when you're out, doing what you do. Look at this person here, $500,000. Uh, they hit, the they hit $500,000 in commissions in 20 months off of a little online thing, right? I remember when I first started talking about this, there were people saying, "Hey, what's that silly thing you're promoting?" We used to get messages like that, right? So that silly little thing has paid this, at least in this particular person, of course, no guarantee that it's going to do that for you or for me. And there's no guarantees in any business, right? But that silly little thing paid this person in 20 months 500K. And that's cash to her account, right? That's not what if crypto does this or what if crypto does that. And again, I'm not throwing shit on crypto. We're heavy into crypto on this channel, as you guys probably already know. But hey, we're diversified, and we've been earning with this one for quite a while now. This one here, 101 days, they made 100K. Um, this person had 3 sales, $900 each. That's $2,700. Another $300 commission while they were at a birthday party. Right? Imagine just doing what you do with your family, or maybe you're at work or what have you, and because you have this thing set up, you got sales coming in, right? Um, so again, you can check all this out. I'll leave a link down below. Again, it's onlinepayblueprint.com. Again, that's www.onlinepayblueprint.com. Just submit your email right here. You can go check out the information for yourself. There's an overview you can even, check out. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up over on Telegram or post it underneath this video. But again, I always give people options to diversify out of crypto, not get out of crypto. Of course, you want to be able to do and make money in the crypto space, but it's always cool to have a couple different things that you have going on. This is one of the things that we've had in our docket now for many, 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 many months, even though we haven't really talked about it too much. It's because we didn't really have to. We were making money on autopilot. Of course, we're in Send It Academy as well, which is the letter writing business. You could check that out. No recruiting required or no selling required. If that's more your speed, you can check that out. And then we also have a direct sales business that we're building called Build Network. Again, that one, about to go international, so very excited about that. You can check down below for some information in the description box for that. But yeah, lots of cool things to get into to make money with, and as you guys know, we're very diversified, not only with different crypto platforms that we get into, but also different types of business models, right? Crypto, non-crypto, affiliate marketing, et cetera, et cetera. So check these platforms out. I'll leave a link down below. Again, do your own research and due diligence. And as always, guys, risk capital only. Okay. All right, guys, just wanted to do a quick video to start off the week. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.